Welcome to Shorty SuperCoach and welcome to the weekend preview, but it's more so racing tips for tomorrow. And the budget is running pretty tight at Shorty's. We're working by car light here, but we've got the laptop. We're just about to sit down and watch Geelong and Richmond. It's a massive game. Gee, it's tough to split those two sides. I'm a Cats man, as you probably know. But yeah, I'm just concerned about the Tigers' game style and it raining. I think that'll favour them, but it's going to be a ripper of a game, and I'm looking forward to barracking pretty hard for that one. Also, I'm aligned with SuperCoach Talk now. Did a little intro video, which you may have seen, and that's on their website too. So go check them out, and I'll be doing lots of preview stuff. Nothing will change from my YouTube stuff. It'll just also be shared there, and I might work in a different direction depending what we want to do. But nothing will change from a subscriber point of view, but go out and check them. Also, in terms of weekend preview, actually, I haven't even checked the teams, but I hope to God that Josh Kelly is back. And if there's a God, maybe Zach Williams. I'm nearly checked out for this year. I'm all in on SuperCoach draft. I desperately want to win my draft. Teams. What do we got? Good. Oh, I thought, Jesus, I need that because Zach Williams and Josh Kelly are both in my draft. Oh, Schmiffer, Shorty's coming for you, mate. Oh, man. I lost in the prelim last year. Oh, man. It's prelim this week. I finished second, got knocked out in the qualifier last week. I need to respond. I've got Shea Bolton and Jack Stephen tonight. I've got no idea who he's got because it's too stressful to barrack against blokes. So I'm pumping hard for my SuperCoach draft team. I need it. I think Josh Kelly, he might be my skipper. Anyway, off topic. Look, it's so tough in SuperCoach Classic. It's so tough. You know, we hardly know who's playing. We're low on trades. Stephen Cornelio's getting dropped. There's madness out there. Do the best you can. You know, I've really just keep your head above water, basically, and think about your VC option. I'm going to go Max Gawn. But honestly, I've got no advice for you. I really just want this video. Oh, man, I need a water. I really just want this video to give you some racing tips, to be honest, because I'm really looking forward to that. Don't know how long that was there for, but anyway, tasted all right. So, yeah, like I said, it's really hard to give advice because everyone's team's different, and to be honest, it's just a matter of trying to stay afloat. Times are tough in SuperCoach Classic, so back in Gawn to go big, but sit back for a Classic tonight. Enjoy the footy and enjoy the weekend. And I'm feeling good about some racing tips. So let me take you to Flemington. Now, it is going to be awfully wet, which sometimes makes it difficult to predict those sort of things. But nonetheless, I've taken a little bit of that into account. And I've mainly played at Flemington, but a little bit at Rose Hill too. So I've got a couple of multis, but more or less for the win in each way. So if you want to get on board, please do. Gamble responsibly, as I always say. To put it in perspective, all these bets I read out, my total betting output, if that's what you want to call it, my expenditure, I think was about $60. So I've got a Facebook message too. Let's just close Facebook. I haven't spent much. So that's what I mean. Don't go nuts putting $10 on everything I say. Just maybe you pick a couple and I'll just go through it and hopefully we have a good day. But I don't have anything individual in race 1 at Flemington. Race 2, I've got Immortal Love. Now, that is the favourite at the minute, I think. Yeah, it's the favourite. Got it at 380. It's coming at 350, so a little bit of movement there, but happy with that. I've got a bit of a roughie in race 3. I've got My Gold Bracelet. It was paying 10 when I got on it, just at each way. I wonder if that's moved a little bit. No, it's still at 10, so you'll get 10s for that. But it's up against Savatiano, I think it is, and Arcadia Queen, so some real big shots there. So I'll be looking for a little bit of an upset, but I think it can run well. I don't have anything in race 4 at the minute. Race 5, I've just got Mantastic just for a place. The show I watched was sort of pumping it up. I'll watch Get On. A few of you guys might watch it out there, but he was paying a fair bit when I had a look at it. Where is he? Yeah, he's paying 23, so the place is like $6. Just chucked a couple of bucks on that. And Toffee Tongue, I've had some good luck with him in the past. I've been on him when he won his last race, so I got on him at $6.50 for the win. So hopefully he can run well again. And then race 6 will be a lot of people's best of the day, and that's Windstorm. Got on it, I think, 220, and I power played at 235. Whack a big tenner on the nose. That's pretty big for Shorty, $10. So I'll be hoping that can produce the goods there. Race 7 is obviously the big one. It's the Maccabi Diva Stakes, I think they call it, but it's definitely named after Maccabi Diva. I've got 3 bets here. I just had a random dollar bonus bet, and I just put on Harlem for the place because Richo was pumping up the tyres, an outside chance. But more to the point, for the win, I've got Fierce Impact. Got that at $5. It's into 440. Russian Camelot is drifting a fair bit, so if you like it, it was $3.50 when I looked at it yesterday. It's already out to $4.20. But I really like Master of Wine, and that's at $11. It's a little bit of an omen bet, or just in terms of like Toffee Tongue. I've had some good times with it over the journey, so you tend to stick with those horses, and I thought at 11, it's definitely worth a little each way pop. So I went there. Race 8, I've got Prague. Now I know it is a favourite, but I really like it, and what I do like is that it doesn't really matter if it rains. And they were saying it doesn't mind that sort of ground, so I like that, because sometimes we can get deep into the day and all of a sudden what looked a good chance, the rain has set in, the track's been turned up a bit, and all of a sudden some outsiders get up. But I like that. And then we got Minaj, I think you pronounce it, in the last. Nicki Minaj will roll that one right home. And I got that at $4.60. So not too bad. You know, chuck a little fiver on that. Pocket yourself 20 odd bucks if you like. So that's Flemington. And over at Rose Hill, race 6 is the first stage. I get involved there, and I like Rothfire. Nothing on race 7. Race 8, I've got Forseeker for the win. Not really going out on a limb there, am I? It's $2.70. And Mizzy at $12 on a little each way chance. And I think I had something in race 9 too. No, didn't have anything in race 9. But I might add to that. Depending how I go throughout the day, I might have a bit more of a dabble. And I had so sometimes I like to just build a multi, but just with place bets, because it's hard to pick winners. But sometimes it's much easier to pick the horses that are just going to run well. You know, they're in form, but they run a nice third, you know, but you keep yourself alive in the multi. So what have I got there? I've got, I don't even know how to pronounce that. Race 1 at Rose Hill, number 3. Just a place. That looks pretty short. Tefani to place. Race 4 at Flemington. Race 4 at Rose Hill. Masked Crusader to place. Again, they'll probably win, but I just keep it super safe with these. Race 5, number 7 to place. Oh no, I've gone the win there. $2. Oh, Shorty's really lashed out. $2.60 on Monaga, I think you pronounce it. Wouldn't have a clue. But that one's to win. Perfect Jewel to place in the big one at Flemington. And then race 5 in Belmont, Friday night, just to place. And that brings me up to odds of $14.30. You know, I normally chuck a few bucks on that. And another one I had was Fierce Impact to place, Prague to place, Al Ferris to place in Doomben, Instant Celebrity to place at Morphettville. Both of those are in the last. And also in the last at Belmont is Big Shot Daddy just to place, and that brought me up to $24.33. And I think that was all I had in terms of those. I know they're a little bit random, those ones, but I just kind of like it. You know, you might not be picking many winners, but they've run all right, and you go, hang on a sec, I'm still alive, 4th leg. You know, sometimes it's just, I have got one of them up before. They do not often come up, to be fair, but I just chuck a couple of bucks on it, and, you know, you can build those place bets up by, like, you know, 4, 5, 6 legs, and sort of get them up over $10 pretty easy. So when they do come through, they're really nice, but it is pretty tough. So let's just focus on the winners. I do feel really good about those. I mean, some of them are short-priced favourites, but I tend to put, like, obviously a bigger amount on a shorter price favourite, but I try to just always get my winnings to about 20 odd bucks. So, you know, I put more on the shorter ones, and if they're paying 10, I might only put a few bucks on them. But normally anything over 10, I might go each way. But, you know, see how you go. And look, it's got to be said, I'm no racing expert, so don't think you're sitting here listening to some sort of bloke who's, you know, read the track and he's got the form guide out. I don't know much at all. I just look on a few websites, listen to a couple of shows, and the radio's going most days, and I just, hear a few bits and pieces, and sometimes we have a bit of luck, sometimes we don't. But what I will definitely be doing is cracking a Jim Beam, opening my tortilla chips, and absolutely getting a little bit loose. So I'm looking forward to that. But obviously, drink responsibly as well. I feel like Shorty's gone from SuperCoach content to gamble and drink through isolation. But let's just do it all in moderation. But I tell you what, Saturday, that's what it's about. I can't wait. It's going to be raining. Probably not too much to do. Not that we can do much. So chuck the races on, chuck the footy on, have a little dabble and have a good day. That's what it's all about. So I'll talk to you soon. We'll be back for a press conference. Didn't have too much SuperCoach advice for you today. Apologise about that, but let's just do the best we can. It's been a tough season. We're nearly through to the end. Let's look forward to brighter things in the future. I'll chat to you soon. Cheers.